Hi, welcome to the Refugee Welcome Collective Lunch and Learn series. In these sessions, we aim to bring interesting and timely information to you, supporters of refugees. Whether you're a volunteer, community sponsor, resettlement agency staff, a local advocate, or just someone who's interested in learning more, we hope that you enjoyed today's session. Go ahead to the next slide, please. USA Hello, how community sponsors can share USA Hello app and resources. Some housekeeping. Refugee Welcome Collective collaborates with partners to provide in-depth training programs, weekly learning sessions, resources, and on-demand technical assistance for sponsors, practitioners at resettlement agencies, refugees paired with sponsors, community and institutional partners, and others to support quality community sponsorship programs across the United States. As a reminder for everyone joining the call today, there's a control panel in your upper right-hand corner that will allow you to submit questions through the questions box. There will be ample time at the end of the webinar for Q&A. Everyone on today's webinar is automatically muted. However, if you have any tech issues, please raise your hand through the control panel or submit a question in the questions box so we can assist you. Additionally, the presentation, any resources, and a recording will be sent to everyone following today's webinar. This brings us to our presenter for today. Our presenter is Marwa Al-Obaidi, and she is a Community Programs and Translations Manager at USA Hello. Thank you so much for being here, and please take it away.
Thank you. Hello all, I'm grateful for the opportunity to be here today to present USA Hello. My name is Marwa Al-Obaidi, the Community Programs and Translations Manager with USA Hello. I have been with the organization for almost 5 years, and I live in New Jersey. I would love to start sharing about USA Hello's history. So USA Hello is the largest online platform that providing multilingual information and the classes for newcomers in the United States. We break our resources up into 3 areas: our main site, our online classes, and our app Find Hello. So USA Hello has been online since 2011. It's formerly the Refugee Center Online and was founded as a volunteer-led initiative responding to the increasing demand for the trustworthy information and mobile accessible. So for a newly refugee arriving, and we have since expanded our content for all immigrants of different backgrounds. New Americans come directly to us as a trusted source with over 1.7 million people using our resources in this past year. And our resources focuses on population without or transitioning out of direct service support. Next slide, please. So the first section is our main site. It's offer over 200 resources pages, and these resources ranging from our Life in the United States section that provide information on things such as getting a driver's license, to our immigration section that which provides information on immigration status and options such as the temporary protected status, to our citizenship section that also covers a lot of information or a comprehensive content to help people through their naturalization pathway. And our standard language list is showing here. Most of our resources pages available beside the English and Arabic, Spanish, Spanish, Arabic, French, Vietnamese, Chinese, Pashto, Dari, and Ukrainians coming soon. Next, please. So we recently added Pashto and Dari to our content, and USA Hello was proud to have been chosen as the national partnership to Welcome.us to offer resources that is specific to Afghans and newcomers. And this center is a selection of curated content from our website. And besides the information we added specifically to this community. And recently also we are working on another center that for Ukrainians new arrivals. And our content is written in a style that easy for English learners, English language learners, and we prioritizing a plain language with the translations. Next, please. Our GED classroom, so we offer free online GED and citizenship classes, and these are self-paced classes. As you know, that naturalization and advancing one's education being two of the most priorities, highest priorities for many immigrants in the United States. So these unique courses have been developed specifically for in newcomers, with the GED available translated in Spanish, and it offers a comprehensive of all 4 parts of the official test, as well as we offer a practice test with the quizzes. And next, please. And for the citizenship course, it's help people prepare for the civics test, and it's available in Arabic, Spanish, French, Vietnamese, and Swahili. And we are grateful for all positive feedback we receive from our students. 98% of our students, they said that they recommend our classroom to other friends. And for our resources, citizenship resources section, we are working on expanded this section to make it a comprehensive content for our audience, and that based on the feedback from USCIS citizenship education team. So our content team work hardly on expanded this section, and it's one of our most popular section in our website. And also, so as our website available in all 7 languages we have, but sometimes if you go to let's say TPS Burma page, you can see Burmese language, or for the US citizenship test, the questions and answers page, we offering 15 languages for these PDFs. So we are trying to expand the languages depending on the communities we are serving. And for the US citizenship test questions and answers page, it's one of the our most popular page with over 300,000 of page views in 2021, and I think this is really highlights the need of translated materials that we offer. Next, please. We also offer free online English classes and programs through our partners, as well as in our main site, we offer a comprehensive list of English learning resources with apps to help our clients. And also we have Lingo Kits, one of our partners, Lingo Kits, so people can get free access through USA Hello to help their kids learn English while they are playing games and watching videos. Next, please. Our voices section, so this section is complemented by our voices articles. All of these articles, it's written by immigrants, it's by immigrants and for immigrants. So this is an area in our website where our immigrants community can share their experience in their new life in the United States. Next, please. Our Find Hello app is an app that USA Hello developed in partnership with UNHCR to connect newcomers to local resources nationwide. It's a free app, requires no login. People can, it's available in web and app version. It's available in 5 languages, in Arabic, English, Spanish, and we just recently added Ukrainian, Pashto, and Dari to the app. It can be used offline. So for instance, a sponsor or a service providers working with a client in the office, and this client doesn't have service outside the office, they can together pull up the information, and the information or the resources will still be available for the clients. Or also if the newcomers trying to relocating from city to city or state to state, and they are not familiar with the resources in the new place they move to, they can use Find Hello resources or app to find resources in their new area. Locations and directions use Google Map. Anyone can add resources or suggest to add the resources to the app, and our tech team can review these resources and add it to the app. Next, please. And part of ensuring all these lists are current is partnering with local communities to help review these lists, and as we aim to the Find Hello to be centralized national platform that help both providers and the clients find let's say current and verified resources in the United States. So anyone interested in a partnership on Find Hello, please fill out the form here or contact us after the call. And now we can go to the website to make a quick tour. Thank you. So here, this is the home page of our website. If you can see the language selector, from the language selector, you can change the language to other language that available in our website. We also you can also search through the website by using a keyword you want to search in our website. For instance, you can search about TPS and you will find all the TPS pages that we offer or provide in our website. Also, we have, thank you. Yeah, here's the temporary protected status with all the TPS for different countries. Also, in our L4 pages, if you go to the temporary protected status page or any other L4 pages, you can see, if you go please to the TPS Afghanistan. This is our news and updates page. Here we highlight the most recent policy update or immigration information. And if you go to any of our resources pages, you can find the PDF print option. And this also helps our users and our service providers, if they are working in person with newcomers, they can use it to save the resources page as a PDF or a printed out. Thank you. And also, if you go pull up to the classroom, from here you can go, yes, from here you can go to our classroom, both here the GED and citizenship. Yeah, anyone can sign up, and we don't collect the personal information, and we don't ask people for their personal information. They just can sign up easily using their email. Thank you. And if we go to the Find Hello app, yeah, we can go to live in the US. Thank you. So the app, as I mentioned before, it's available in as web version or as an app. People can download it, but here this is the web version. People can change the language from the menu, or they can submit the resources they want to our team. From the categories, they can search about the resources they want to search for. Yeah, thank you so much. I hope this was helpful. This like a quick brief overview about our resources and our app. As you see here, yes, you can just search about the resources by using the city or the zip code of the of your place. And if you are a client or if you are a service providers and you feel that in, let's say, in a New York City, there are more resources that we should add, you can just submit it, or you can contact us. A lot of service providers, they have a list of resources. They can just submit it and we can add it to the app.
Yeah, that's great. Thank you so much. I wanted to go ahead and kind of go to some questions and answers possibly here. Yeah, so we're going to begin answering some questions submitted during today's presentation. As a reminder, you can still submit questions through the questions pane, please. There is one question in the questions pane right now, and please, if you're an audience member and you'd like to submit another question, please do so. But this person is asking if the client is pre-literate or does not read, does the app offer audio or anything like that?
Thank you. Well, this is such important. Like we are working on add this feature. We are working on add this to our website as well. And this year we like added audios to our most popular page that we have in our website, and we are working on adding this, yes, to our resources and to the Find Hello app. But as I mentioned, we are, so in USA Hello, we are a small team, and we are prioritizing partnership with other service providers or local communities. And through the, for the Find Hello, we work with contractors, we work with volunteers who try to help us yeah, to develop the app.
Thank you for that. And yeah, and if anyone else has more questions, we'll give you some time to put them in. But I did kind of have a follow-up question a bit about that. Most, certainly not all of our audience, but a lot of our audience are community members, volunteers, or community sponsors, or potential community sponsor members who are working with clients or who eventually will be working with clients. What kinds of ways do you think that they can best utilize the app to show clients that they're working with how best to use it? Or what kinds of suggestions do you have for them in terms of how to help someone else become familiar with using the app?
Yeah, so we try to build the app like in way that easy for newcomers or for people who didn't use technology before. Depend on the feedback we receive from our board members, our volunteers through from our community. So I think it will depend on how the volunteers or how service providers they work with the clients. So for instance, if they work in person, they can just show them how to use the app. If they work with them virtually, they just can send the URL of the page, resource page, or of the app. As well as we have on our website and in our YouTube channel how to use or navigate through our Find Hello app, and how to use our resources and how to use our classroom. So all these videos I can share it with you after this call. I think it will help them. If they are like not working with them in person, they can just share it with the clients to show them how to use it.
That's great. Thank you. Some other questions that come to mind. Do you have data or have you heard just how clients hear about your organization, your website, and your app? Are they often already familiar with it or have heard about it before when they arrive, or is it something that they need to be told about and when they arrive here?
Thank you. So I think that's why we like at USA Hello, we believe that we are supplementary to the resettlement agencies or to the service providers, because we have all of these resources and all of these translated information. But sometimes, as you said, sometimes like new arrivals cannot find our website. Even we are working on all social media platforms. We have Facebook, we have WhatsApp, Instagram, Twitter, LinkedIn to connect with our community. We use our translated materials to help people find our content. We work on SEO for English and translated pages to find our content easily. But as I mentioned, we hope to communicate to be like a partner with more service providers to make sure that newcomers can find our resources easily. And I think our partner with service providers and with the UNHCR, it's helped us a lot, yeah, to find our resources.
That's great. And I'm also wondering, so the citizenship classes and you said that was probably one of your most popular ones that have used, and you said, the data that you have afterwards is that it's been helpful and that they would recommend it to others. Yeah. Do you see any sort of areas that you all are trying to expand in any sort of way? That's one of your most popular areas. Are there other areas? You'd mentioned doing some audio or being more. Are there other areas that you all plan on sort of expanding or focusing on in the future?
Yeah. So in fall of 2021, we just launched the Afghan Resource Center, and we just added the Pashto and Dari, and we are still expanded and add more pages to this center, and anything in this center, it's available in Pashto and Dari as we work with our contractors and other partners on these translations. And now our team focuses on a Ukrainian information center that we aim to have it up in this summer. And this center also will be translated into the Ukrainian, as well as we are working and on trying to add, as most of the feedback we receive from other service providers about adding more audio and how to make our resources or our app accessible for audience. So we are prioritizing these things on our main site.
Excellent, thank you. Yeah, we had another question. Will the website assist at all with, and I've heard it kind of described as TOEFL, or it says TOEFT test for English learning. it's like it's like a certification in English. Yeah, I think and please correct me if I'm wrong, but for um, English for school, like for higher education and things like that. So it's like a baseline. Is that correct, or is there something I'm not understanding?
Yeah.
The person that asked that, please please chime in again if I'm missing what that is.
If he means or she means TOEFL, I am an immigrant, so a lot of like people who come from Middle East or other countries, they need to do the TOEFL test in the United States before they trying to transfer their foreign transcript. So we just like we add to our website resources for, let's say, where they can find the TOEFL test or materials. But we are like we are trying to help immigrants to be independent, give them the resources with the information, and prepare them for the official test. So for now, we only have a GED and citizenship. And as I mentioned, the English classes and the programs through our partners. For the TOEFL, we have a page, I believe, in our resources pages with resources about the TOEFL test.
Excellent, thank you. Yeah, I think that was right. Yes, yeah. So yeah, okay, good. I just wanted to make sure I was understanding that correctly too. Yeah, that is great. Yeah, is there anything else that you can think of that you know, if you were working with a community sponsored group or a group of volunteers who you know, you are preparing to work with a client, how could they prepare best to utilize your resources in your app and to be able to use it for themselves and be familiar with it, and then be able to teach and show someone, you know, show it to someone else, to a client that they were going to be working with? What kinds of things could they do to be well prepared to be able to utilize your resources?
Yeah. So as I mentioned, we have over 200 resources pages. So, but these resources pages, it's like divided into sections. So for instance, if the sponsor working with a newcomer, he don't want to, like they don't need the citizenship information for now. So they can find the life in the United States section, navigate through the how to get driver's license in the United States, or know about the rules in the United States. I think the life in the United States will help them. The education section will help them too, and I think the health section will help too. So maybe like after 3 or 4 years from being in the United States, they can share the citizenship section. And that's why when we did the Afghan Resource Center, the resources we added to the section, we didn't add any citizenship pages to the center. Maybe we will add it next year or like within 2 or 3 years. But for now, we prioritize how to go to doctor, learn how to register your child in a school, or how to find English learning classes in your area. So all these info, I think for the sponsor to know about their clients or the newcomers, what they need, where is the let's say the information or the resources they need to find, then they can find it easily in our website. And for the sponsors, if they feel that they need from USA Hello workshops to help them to navigate through the website, we are glad to communicate and to do that in the future. Yeah.
That's great. That's great to know that, you know, if someone wanted a more in-depth, you know, workshop or something like that with you all to be able to do that. And I really like the advice that you're giving in terms of recognizing sort of the timeline and what sorts of services might be most appropriate early on in the resettlement process, and then what sorts of resources are more long-term and later on down the process, to kind of focus on that and to be familiar as community sponsors or as volunteers with the resources and the app itself, and then help a client to then be able to utilize those resources themselves, and then by the time that they're ready for citizenship classes, my guess is that they'll be well on their way to know how to utilize all of those resources in the apps and things like that by then. So yeah, thank you so much. Oh, okay, we do have a couple, one or two more questions here. I want to make sure. Good. Yeah, we still got a little bit of time, so please, if you have questions, please add them. They're asking who do they contact specifically to arrange for a workshop on a specific topic if they have a particular interest in a specific topic.
So they can contact me. I don't know if my email is here. We have in our website, in our resources pages, feedback option in each resources page, where sometimes we receive a feedback from our visitors about the page, if how they find these resources page. And it's not just about the feedback from newcomers or refugees, immigrants, or asylum seekers. Sometimes it's from service providers. If this page we need to add more information, or if this page need to be translated into other page. So we receive all the inquiries, like for the resources pages through our website. As I mentioned, we have the social media platform. We add to our website our team emails. So if for the workshop, they can contact me or can contact our marketing director, Elizabeth. I can share the email here, the chat.
That's great. Yeah, I can include your email address and that for your colleague as well in the follow-up email that I'll send out usually before Wednesday of the week, to make sure that people have that if they want to reach out to you directly for something like that. And then, like you said, also going through your actual resources, there are some opportunities to give feedback specifically, so they can respond with any particular feedback if they feel like they want more information about something, or feel like it could really use translation into another language that you currently aren't offering, or something like that. Those are opportunities. So I'm just gonna see if there happen to be any other questions in the questions pane, and if not, we'll go ahead and be done for today. I just want to thank you so much for being here and for presenting for our audience, and thank you so much for those attending today's RWC Lunch and Learn. If you have any other questions, you can also contact us at info@refugeewelcome.org. Once you leave today's webinar, you'll receive a follow-up email with a link to view the recording of today's webinar, as well as descriptions for more upcoming RWC Lunch and Learns. On behalf of Refugee Welcome Collective, thank you for joining us, and have a great rest of your day. Thank you so much, Marlon. Really appreciate it.
Thank you. Have a good day. Bye.
Take care.